米メディア MLB トゥナイトは2月14日、現地時間2月13日、司会を務めるアドナン・ビルク氏と元メジャーリーガーのショーン・ケイシー氏がラストバナースタンディングと呼んでいる企画を開催。この企画は USA Today が分析した MLB トップ6チームの中で最強チームを決めていくという企画。各テーマごとに容赦なく他球団を落としていくこの企画も、ドジャースだけは落としたくても落とせないという状況に、司会を務めるビルクス氏もキャスターのケイシー氏も笑いが止まらなくなる場面も。ドジャースの最強すぎるチームを元メジャーリーガーのショーン・ケイシー氏はどのように分析したのでしょうか。そこで今回は米メディア MLB トゥナイトで行われたラストバナースタンディングの実際の映像を翻訳してお届けしたいと思います。それでは行ってみましょう。
All right, we're bringing out the bells and whistles here in Studio 21. It's a little something we call last banner standing. So the power rankings entering 2025, according to USA Today, look like this. Dodgers, Yankees, Braves, Phillies, Mets, and Orioles. Those are the top 6 teams in baseball, according to USA Today. So now, as you check out our gorgeous studio, a little something we call last banner standing. I'm going to throw a topic to Case. Now he's going to pick the strongest one. They will stay. The one that is the weakest will head to the heavens. And that's why, in essence, it is called last banner standing. As I explain what exactly we're doing. So the first topic here, most intimidating top of the order of these 6 teams, Sean Casey.
Don't forget, this is the top 6 teams in the game. So
Correct.
we're going through it. We're like, okay, this is the best.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at it, you've got to go to the Dodgers, right? You look at the top of their order. I mean, you could go Ohtani Betts. You could go Betts Freeman. You could go Ohtani Freeman. I don't think it gets much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that three-headed monster right there. And if you're talking about the top 2, you can mix and match either one of those guys. That's why I had to go with the Dodgers.
So Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, MVP, MVP, MVP. The better question is, who is the weakest of the 6?
There's a lot of great matchups, a lot of great guys in these lineups. And so you're talking about the weakest of the top 6.
Correct.
I'm gonna have probably in the Orioles. The Orioles lineup, you know, of all the top 6.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, in this lineup, I think Gunnar Henderson's going to be a superstar, future MVP candidate. Adley Rutschman had a little bit of a down year last year offensively, so maybe out of these top 6 teams, that's the weakest link in the lineup.
Yeah, Rutschman had a poor second half. You're right, O'Hearn. Not exactly Shohei Ohtani or Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and thus the Orioles get sent into the heavens. All right, scariest.
What a game.
I love it so far. Love the music, too. Scariest in the base pass case of these teams.
Scariest on the base pass probably has to be the Dodgers again, right?
Wow,
I tried to go elsewhere, but at the end of the day, I looked at Ohtani stealing 59 bags. Teoscar got 12, Mookie got 16, and you know, and he was banged up a lot of the year. Even Freeman and Rojas threw in a 9 and an 8. I just feel like they're the best team on the base pass.
All right, so who gets eliminated now? Who's the worst in the base pass of our remaining 5 teams?
I'm gonna have to probably go with the Yankees, right? Kind of scuffled on the bases a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously, they got Volpe, who stole 28 bags. Jazz being there,
yes,
definitely gonna help them. There's no doubt. Judgy stole 10, but they had a minus 16.9 base running runs last year, which is the MLB worst. So hopefully they'll get that going, but for this game that we're making up, they're going to the heavens.
Wow, the New York Yankees are not going to be the last banner standing. Early upset, perhaps, for some as the Yankees go out. Okay, next topic. We're down to 4. Best bullpen of these 4.
Well, I don't want to say the Dodgers, but then I have to say
you can't say the Dodgers.
I'm trying not to say them. I'm trying not to say them. I'm trying to pick another team. But I mean, when you look at the Dodgers bullpen, they had one of the best bullpens in the game. 3.53 bullpen ERA last year, which was 4th, and then they added Tanner Scott and Kirby Yates
Ridiculous.
In free agency. So I mean, they only get better. And you know, when you look at what they have too, Phillips and Gratterall, they'll be coming back from some injuries, so there's some few arms trying. I mean, I don't know, man. I tried to actually figure something else out, but I just couldn't do it.
Dodgers have gone 3 straight. So again, the better question becomes, who's going to be eliminated? Who is the weakest link?
Wow.
Goodbye.
Of these 6 teams, the weakest link is probably the Mets.
Oof.
When I look at the Mets and I look at what they have, I think one of the biggest things, Edwin Diaz had a 3.52 ERA last year. But look at the ERAs here.
Oh my God.
You look at a lot of 1s on the Dodgers side, and then you look at the Mets, and you know, but I'm saying the 3s and the 4s. Obviously, they'll probably be a little bit better this year, but I don't know.
This is
you tell me.
You're right.
You would tell me. I tried to pivot. I tried to pivot. I couldn't pivot.
How about the Mets just going off to the heavens here?
There go the Mets off to the heavens.
All right, the next topic, most defensively sound.
Wow.
Down to 3 here.
Well, what I'm going to try to do is go away from the Dodgers here. But it turns out I can't.
This is
I'm back to the
4 straight Dodgers.
I'm back to the Dodgers. You know, listen, they have a 6-time Gold Glove outfielder moving to shortstop. That's how good these guys in bets. Plus 66 defensive runs saved last year, 3rd best in Major League Baseball. They're just really good all around. You know, outfield, infield. This is a team that's really good at saving runs and really good at. The pitchers love these guys.
No, you're right. Defensive runs saved. The Dodgers are great. That makes me think, though, who's going to be eliminated here? We got Braves and Phillies. Who goes?
The Phillies are going to go up to the heavens.
Oh, man.
Yeah, middle of the pack last year, plus 3 defensive runs saved. Obviously, Romero's got a pair of Gold Gloves. Harper's great over there at first. Yeah. Trey Turner, they got some good pieces. But when you look at the numbers, you got to look at the numbers, man.
Okay.
You look at the numbers, you go, the defensive runs saved. Look at the Dodgers at plus 66. Phillies are sitting there at plus 3.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, that's a pretty glaring.
Off they go.
Okay, so the Phillies are.
Don't forget, these are the top 6 teams.
Yeah, I know you're right. Good news is Eagles win the Super Bowl. The parade taking place Friday. Not great news for the Phillies. They go to the heavens. Jalen Hurts, we love him, the MVP. All right, so the last question now becomes, this is it, we're down to 2. You can feel the excitement building.
Yeah, right.
The topic is best rotation. Wow. Is it going to be the Dodgers or the Braves?
That's a great question. Where are the Yankees? Because obviously I think they should be in it, but they were out of here because of base running.
That's the problem.
Right? But I think when you look at the Dodgers and the Braves, you have to kind of look at the depth of the Dodgers. I mean, seriously.
Kershaw's a 5.
Hang on a second. Blake Snell, Yamamoto, Glasnow. Oh, wait, we just got Roki Sasaki. That's no big deal because then we just signed Kershaw to be a number 5.
Right.
Gonsolin's nasty. They haven't been healthy. Miller, Knack, those guys are all coming back. And don't forget there's a guy named Shohei Ohtani that's going to show up in May at some point. I got to think they got the best rotation.
It's terrifying.
Am I crazy?
I do want to see the Braves off.
Let's see the Braves.
Just for comparisons, I love Sale. Cy Young Award winner.
Listen,
Triple
Sale,
Crown.
love Chris Sale, Cy Young. Strider's going to be back at some point at Tommy John. Lopez took a step forward in going into the rotation. Schwellenbach was so good. You know, Holmes, Anderson, those other guys are good, but they're not the list that we just showed, which is literally a bunch of number 1s.
From last man standing to last banner standing.
So the Braves are off to the heavens.
It was almost, I mean, that was a rout for the LA Dodgers. The Braves can only hope it'll be a different situation come playoff time. That's right. Lift them up. Away they go.
And we tried to do everything we could.
I like the fact at least you gave me a write-in vote for the Yankees.
Yes.
Best rotation.
The Yankees adding Max Fried with Cole and Rodon.
Luis Gil, Rookie of the Year.
Luis Gil, come on, you kidding me?
Clark Schmidt.
Yeah, Clark Schmidt. Stroman's sitting there at 6.
Yeah.
It's still a pretty deep rotation, but the base running killed the Yankees. The Dodgers end up staying down here on earth.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。